Hey, what's up, y'all? Pancho the God back in the building, man, with some more information, man. I keep telling y'all, man, the planet is shifting. People are getting activated, man. You better wake up, man, before it's too late, man. So I just want to share this little information with y'all, man.
I better be a better steward of what we have because we're messing it up. But are there other planet Earths out there? I certainly think so because the universe is so big. The investigation was launched into this whole subject, and a document was prepared which concluded that at least 4 species had been visiting Earth for thousands of years. And this is my own view at this stage as well. So, except for that, there are just a couple of things that we've talked about that I'd like to refer to. And one was that we were referring to them as they until this morning when Linda Moulton Howe, I think she was the first one, actually named 3 different species. I have brought my latest book called Light at the End of the Tunnel, The Survival Plan for the Human Species, as an aide-memoir. And I named 5 different species here. I'm aware of more now. As a matter of fact, I saw a document just a few days ago that mentioned 20. And I think you, Mr. Chairman, were interested in some of the places they might come from. And I have in here Zeta reticuli, 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 the Pied.
When he's talking about Zeta reticuli, he is talking about grays. And these grays are controlled by the Archons. And the Archons, like I told you, are Draconian reptilians. And the Draconian reptilians control everything under the lunar cycle because the lunar cycle is conducive to the material world. And the material world is an illusion because the moon is an illusion. Because it's an artificial celestial body that steals energy from the sun. I'm going to keep going.
Orion and Lomita and the Altair star systems. So I don't think we can any more refer them to them as they because they're not an amorphous mass. They're different species and consequently they have different agendas. I don't think we can say that they all have the same agenda any more than we could say that the United States, China, and Russia agenda. Our real interests may be very similar, but as of now, our perceived interests are still quite far apart. And I was glad to have Linda this morning finally say that there are live ETs on Earth at this present time. And at least 2 of them probably working with the United States government. The other species that I learned about not too long ago was called the tall whites. And this is when Paula Harris broke the story just a few years ago.
Now, tall whites, they work with Donald Trump because tall whites, you know, they also work with the Galactic Federation as well. So, you know, the Galactic Federation, they also want to take down the Cabal. That's why you got to get this book called, I should have bought it over here, but it's called The Deep State. And it's talking about the fall of the Cabal that controls everything on this planet from a dualistic polarity.
And through her good offices, I had the chance to talk for about 3 hours with former Airman Charles Hall and listen to this absolutely fascinating story of how he was working. First of all, he was scared out of his skin. But after that, when he got to know them, how he was working with, and finally they became to trust each other and have a good working relationship with the tall whites at the gunnery range at Indian Springs in Nevada. And these tall whites were living on United States Air Force property and working in cooperation with the United States Air Force and sharing technology with them. But just as children survive the idea of the Tooth Fairy and Santa Claus when they become adult, I think that tax-paying citizens are quite capable of accepting the new and broader reality that we live in a cosmos teeming with life of various sorts. The fact that some other civilizations are more advanced than we are may be humbling, but that could be a necessary step in our survival. Larry, I don't know.
So like I said, man, you're going to have full disclosure. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have full disclosure about everything that's going to take place because, you know, just like the last video I put out, you're talking about the 7-year tribulation period. So in that time frame, they're going to have to give you the reality of everything that you perceive to be a goddamn conspiracy theory. So all these things must come to pass because by way of cosmic and galactic law, through divine retribution, all these things got to happen. They got to tell you about everything on the planet, but it's up to you to have the mental fortitude to see everything for what it is. So with all that shit being said, thanks for watching. Get this video out there, and I'll be back with another video in a few days. Thanks for...
See what I'm saying, my people? Y'all gonna have to tap in, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna have to wake up, man, because I'm trying to tell you what's going on. You did what I'm saying? Like, this voting shit is not real. This Trump fraud thing they got going on, it's not real. You know what I'm talking about? Don't get caught up. Don't get caught up. You know what I mean? I keep pushing the pressure on y'all. Keep putting the pressure on y'all. Keep trying to get you to, snap up out the sleep. You know what I'm saying? Pancho the God, man. I'm coming with this information.